This is Monroe Memorial Park, and this is the home of the Monroe Central Seminoles. And sure is nice to be back home, and tonight's opponent, the 3-1 Fort Frye Cadets. This is Jeff Stevens, again joined by Dale Eddy and Joe Pomeroy. And like I said, Dale, boy, it sure is nice to be back home.
It sure is, and I'll tell you, don't know too much about this team, but they are big. Watching them warm up in early drills, you know, they have some meat there and a good record, so you don't know exactly what to expect.
Well, at this point in the season, even the times that the Seminoles in the last 3 years have come into the Week 5 against Fort Frye with a record of 4-0, there's been some times that we've really struggled against the Cadets. Call it the Week 5 blues or whatever the case may be. But, you know, last couple of times we've been at Fort Frye, we've struggled a lot. And, you know, look to get over the 500 mark with a good performance tonight, but it won't be easy. As I say, the Cadets are 3-1. And, you know, they come here with a new coach, a new coaching staff, a new attitude, and they're expecting to try to do some business.
Yes. And number one might be the one to watch. You know, the quarterback, Anthony Warren, a senior, 5'10", 150 pounds, and he will put the ball in the air.
Well, their head coach, first year, he's been an assistant at John Glenn for several years, Brian Scott. The Cadets have one up in the air quite a bit more compared to previous years. I think I heard Lance Thursday night on the show refer to the previous years as the Cadets football being boring football. The kick by number 50, Clark Whitaker, is going to hit and go out of bounds at the 11-yard line, hitting off of a Seminole, and not a good break right to start with.
No, kind of an unlucky break there. I believe maybe it hit Ludwig in an up man, and Jesse couldn't get to it out of bounds. So they're going to have 11-yard line. I believe they did place it. Smoke hanging low on the field. A little more cool football weather this evening. Not so hot and humid.
It looks like the Seminoles with basically their usual offensive set. We've got a whistle here as we need to get the kicking tee off the field to the Fort Frye side. Eric Rose, number 50, is the center. Guards number 77, Chris Demmerling, number 61, Brad Demmerling. Tackles number 68, Tucker Roberts, number 70, Tom Jones. Tight end number 44, John Shoemaker. Slot back number 32, Daniel Ludwig. Split end number 88, Jesse Nippert. Number 10, Jason Ludwig behind center. He'll fake and step away from some pressure. Still moving. Gets it downfield and incomplete. Intended for Daniel Ludwig. Number 1, Anthony Warren, had a hand on it. And
good coverage there by the Cadets.
And quickly before I forget, the two starting running backs, fullback is number 21, Josh Jones, and number 33, Eric Kramer. And we'll get number 85, Justin Friday, in with the play. He'll alternate with Nippert at the split end. Now that business is taken care of. 2nd and 10. John Cecil, number 84, also into the game.
And already I see numbers with white jerseys that I don't have in the program, so we'll do our best getting those to you.
2nd and 10, Kramer off the right side. Spins away
Nice
from one
spin
tackle.
move.
7 yards to near the 18-yard line.
Little extra effort picking up. Looks like they're marking it a good 6.5, 7 yards. Ellis on the tackle.
As one person I can see right away is the defensive end on this near side, number 86.
86.
And he's not listed in the program.
You see Anthony Warren, number 1, as their safety deep back. He was in on that almost pass interception early.
3rd down, 3. Wishbone formation in the backfield. Second back, Kramer outside. Here's the running route. He's across the 30. Eric Kramer, a lot of running room off the right side. He's to the 36-yard line.
Josh Holland looked like number 36. Finally drug him down.
So a big first down, and you start in bad field position. It's always nice to get a little bit of yardage under your belt and to work on field position, even if you're not able to go downfield and score. But if you can drive it down 89 and score, then so much the better.
So much the better.
Friday will come wide to the near side. Again, backs in the wishbone. Cadets with 8 players up within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Hand off
Kramer again.
Kramer. Another nice pickup, that right side. Anthony Warren getting up off the pile along with, I believe, again, number 36, which is Holland.
Oh, I hope a lot of people had an opportunity to hear Coach Acosta and Lance talk Thursday night on Coach's Corner, making the point about Eric, who was one of the guests, as this is his first year as a regular number one ball carrier, first year as the tailback, and I think you can see him getting more and more comfortable with each carry in each game and looking to run to daylight and not necessarily just running over everybody he sees. And he showed last week in a couple fine runs here early tonight. This is Daniel Ludwig. He's on the outside left side, running room 45-yard line. Anthony Warren
just had a hold of his numbers, pulled him down, but a nice gain up to the 43-yard line in the cadet territory.
Very much looked like probably the same play as Kramer had run to the right side, only this time it's Daniel Ludwig coming to the left side. A big gain just past the 44-yard line. First and 10 Seminoles. Again, some personnel changes for the cadets as they finally get set. Josh Jones gets his first carry. 2 hard-fought yards down to the 41-yard line, close to 3 yards on the pickup. Make it 2, second and 8.
Miser and Kearns on the stop after a pickup of pretty good size 2 yards. Jesse Nippert coming in from the sideline.
Second down and 8. Ball on the 41.
Second down and 8. I know there was a little bit of a concern, as I mentioned in the opening, about being a little bit flat. But when you're 2-2 and you're going up against a 3-1 club, you really should be up and ready to go. You know, a lot of pride and tradition here. Ludwig on the fake, trying to get outside. He's going to run.
He's got first down.
He's down the sideline, tight roping that sideline on the far side of the field. Looked like he may go out of bounds, but he just kept it and went right up the field. Maybe the defenders thought he was going to go out of bounds, and showing that good speed that we saw last week down at Caldwell. That's a gain from the 41-yard line down to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 20 by Jason Ludwig. And a little ball fake as he neared the line of scrimmage kind of froze defenders for a moment.
Deceptively fast. He was just kind of lobbing along at about the 30-yard line, picked up with a quick move, picking up an extra 8 yards. And we're in business, 9:15 in the first quarter.
This is Daniel Ludwig again. He's hitting the backfield. He'll spin forward, get a yard.
Warren.
Number 1, Warren, along with number
18. 18?
I'm not sure of the other number.
We must have last year's program. She probably should have paid for that program, I guess.
Second down and 9. Second down and 9.
We'll try to figure him out here. Pick up of a yard, second and 9. Double fake, Ludwig. Good, 15, 10, and he's on in. Touchdown, Jason Ludwig, 20 yards, run, Seminoles on the board.
And brother right there with a nice block, freeing him up at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, 8 minutes, 28 seconds.
So Jason Ludwig will now make the hold for Eric Kramer to attempt the extra point. And I believe Tucker Roberts, as usual, will be the snapper. Down, low line drive, but good. So 8 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the first period. Seminoles go 89 yards on a fine executed drive and lead 7-0.
Litchfield Orthopedic and Sports Rehabilitation Center offers outpatient treatments to a wide variety of injuries. Treatments include a combination of modalities, therapeutic exercises, and manual techniques, in addition to state-of-the-art Cybex exercise equipment. All athletes are welcome to come to our sports clinic every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. with Dr. Snyder and the rehab physical therapist. No appointment necessary. Call 472-9869 for details and to schedule other therapy needs.
Darren Grubb will kick off. Number 1, Anthony Warren, and number 2, Nathan Ellis, deep. This is number 2, Ellis, far side, 30-yard line. Brought down on the far side, or forced out of bounds, rather. As Ellis, number 2, just a sophomore, 6'2", 180-pounder. And I heard on the pregame show on the radio side, this new coach, Brian Scott, thinks very highly of this sophomore running back. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Cadets take over their first possession, trailing 7-0. They'll put 3 receivers with motion and give to number 46 on a counter. Josh Jones on the tackle, assisted by Daniel Ledwig. Number 46, didn't I say? That's Josh 6.
Josh 6. Pick up 3.
He's to the 36-yard line.
They mark it 2nd and 8. Anthony Warren, number 1, their quarterback, 5'10", 150 pounds.
Motion the other way now by number 2, Ellis. Fake.
Back, a lot of pressure.
And he's going to be sacked back at the 31-yard line by Cecil and Kramer.
Yes,
and we have a Seminole down on the field. And it's Chris Nimmer again. And maybe that ankle. And it appears to be the problem again. Last week, after just 2 plays, Chris forced to the sideline. After a series and a couple plays tonight, looks like Chris to the sideline again. As he'll sit down over here on the bench near a good friend, Dr. Snyder, because they're becoming quite good friends.
Yeah, becoming very close.
But the sack puts it back to the 31-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 13. They'll send a slot with motion. This is Ellis giving 3 receivers to the left. Warren wants to throw again.
Pressure again.
Trying to step up.
And he's
sacked again. That's John Cecil along with John Shoemaker. The play will go for about a half a yard pickup, but still just as good as a sack for minus yardage. Cadets 3 plays and out.
Yeah, big numbers on the board. It's 4th and 12. 6 minutes and 55 seconds.
Nippert, Kramer, deep.
Whitaker back.
Good snap. Hunter Whitaker kicks away. It's a nice kick.
Nice one.
Kramer pushed back to his own 27-yard line, trying to get around the other side. We got an early flag. Kramer's got a lot of running room.
Lots of running room.
But this is going to come back. He will be caught from behind.
It won't matter.
You just don't want to fumble the ball and lose possession of it. But back near the initial block, we have a clip, and this is going to come back and push the Seminoles back near their own 15, 16-yard line to start their second series. And it was a clip. The head referee tonight, Chuck Tascaline, the man in the white hat, the veteran football, basketball official. Don't believe he's done much basketball the last few years, and he's full-time on the football scene. But this will back the Seminoles up.
And that was a nice return. He was stopped there from behind by Corey Deere, but needless to say.
Also see Eric Kramer on the sideline. Appears to be a little gimpy here in the early going. He's been replaced by number 24, Ben Miller. Something we saw a lot last week with Kramer out and in with some problems last week. So they will place the ball on the 16-yard line. So Seminoles, in the first possession, start at the 11 and go 89 yards to score. And we'll see what develops out of this series beginning at the 16-yard line. Nippert wide to the left. Again, the wishbone formation in the backfield. And this is Miller of Lewis of football.
And I believe it popped right
Cadets
into
will have it.
Cadets.
I could not see the number
54,
for sure.
I believe.
Could be 54, which would
That'd
be Tom Whitten,
Whitten.
one of their veterans.
Ball just popped loose and right in his arms.
Fourth year as a regular.
They're going to have great position here. Ball is going to be placed, I believe it's right on the 20-yard line. 6 minutes, 22 seconds. Defense called upon again. Hand off. Quick hit, not going to get much.
It's number 44, Sean Brooker. And if the program is correct, Brooker just a freshman. On that previous carry, Dale, by Ben Miller. Ben in replacing Kramer for a couple plays there. And I'm not too sure that may have been Ben's first varsity carry. And not exactly what you'd like to see happen.
No,
Yeah, nice.
not confidence-wise.
A little bit of a gain, but the ball come loose. Warren
back
bootlegs
pass.
again, wants to throw.
That
Completes.
man open.
Number 9, Adam Huck was the receiver. Miller on the tackle. Cadets now at the 11-yard line. Third down and short. Mentioned last week and in previous weeks the fact that the Seminoles this year have turned the ball over more times than their opponents. That's putting a lot of pressure on the defense, and it's hurt in a couple of games. You know, turnover here going to give the Cadets a chance to get back in if your defense can't hold. They'll give to the fullback. That's Brooker again. He ran right into number 75, Heath Wells.
Helped there by, couldn't see the number. Must have been Rose getting up.
Number 75, Heath Wells on the first hit, and he had some help. Wells played very well last week in place of Demmerling. See Chris up walking on the sideline. Looks like he may try to get himself back in the ball game. Loss of a yard or so on the play. It's going to be fourth down, about a yard and a half.
Quick timeout, coach. Quick white balance. A little better picture. 3rd and 1.
Hopefully a good picture to see this fourth down, one play. Anthony Warren counter, gives to his sophomore back, number 2, Ellis. And he has the first down near the 5-yard line. Again, a lot of movement, as Coach talked Thursday night on the show. A back in motion almost on every play. Send a motion man one way, bring a guy back the other. Do a lot of different things. And that has the Fort Frye Cadets with a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Seminoles leading 7-0, but asking the defense to step up. Ellis in motion. Number 44, Brooker, the fullback.
Ooh, my.
If he's not in the end zone, yes he is. It looked to me like he was laying in the end zone, but no officials made the call. They kind of looked at each other, waiting for the other guy to make the call.
Brooker, number 44. It says freshman, 5'11", 190 pound. A quick burst of speed and some power as he goes over at 4:17.
So the quarterback, Anthony Warren, will hold at number 50. Their big offensive lineman, Clark Whitaker, will try the point. Good snap. Ball's down. And looked like it was right through. And the officials agree. So it's 4:17 remaining, period number 1. Seminoles 7, Cadets 7.
And I tell you what, Coach, now that's just an example of how badly penalties affect you and hurt you. Not penalties, but fumbles and miscues.
Penalties, yes, Dale, because remember the punt return, Kramer returns it clear down here near the 20-yard line, but the clip forced Monroe Central to start at their 16-yard line. First play, turnover. The Cadets have to go only 20 yards for their first touchdown. So penalties and turnovers, it's been a bugaboo during most of the first 4 weeks, and against what appears to be a quality opponent in the Fort Frye Cadets, you can't continue to make those mistakes.
No, you can't.
3-1, 7-1-6.
But Kramer will go deep with Nippert. Also Shoemaker dropping back, and the second line along with Josh Jones. We have 2 deep men with 2 people about the 25-yard line. Ludwig and Miller then in the third set. Whitaker's kick is going to hit and roll. Kramer will pick it up, try to get to the near sideline. 15, 20. steps away from a man, his own blocker, and is just shy of the 25-yard line. Good coverage by the Cadets. So the third Seminole possession. Ludwig returns to the huddle. 7-7. Still in period number 1. Kramer has returned to the offensive lineup, as has Chris Demerling. Again, wishbone formation. Second man off to the side is Kramer. Nothing going.
Nothing there.
He's going to lose yardage.
Good defense. I can't see the number across the field. 54. Possibly Tom Whitten. 54 on the first hit.
Second and 11. Ball back to the 22-yard line. Again, a lot of people up tight. The Cadets still showing 8 people within about 3 yards of the ball. A foot to throw. This is Justin Frye. Keeps his feet well. Gets across the 35 to 36-yard line. Nice individual effort by Justin Frye. Grasp, probably on the dew, getting a little bit slick. But Justin put the hand down to keep his balance and get the first down. And if Fort Frye is going to continue to play, their people up tight. Looks like coach is going to have to go to the air quite a bit.
And he talked about that last week, hitting those intermediate and short patterns. Feeling that, the quarterback is there, the timing is there, it's just a matter now of putting it all together.
Again, a lot of wishbone formation here in the early going.
Quick hit.
That should be Josh Jones near the 40. And we'll see what happens with the passing game also. Not known by a lot of people, I'm sure, but Wednesday night in practice, Nippert injured a hand and finger. Some of the coaches said it looked pretty ugly at the time as he hit on the end of his little finger and kind of split the skin between his little finger and his ring finger. So I think that's still a bit sore on him today. You could handicap him as far as catching any passes. Ludwig to throw. They're going out to Friday. Not able to make the catch.
A nice look, though. The ball was there just off the fingertips of Justin right at the first down marker.
So they'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Two-step
the football, the 40-yard line.
2:28 remaining in the first quarter. Jesse Nippert coming in.
We'll get the slot formation with Nippert wide right, Daniel Ludwig in the slot. Jason to throw, going out for Nippert.
Little high, a lot of pressure.
Incomplete.
Number 33 with pressure is Nathan Meisel. He's a junior, 5'10", 180 pounds. 4th down.
Yeah, putting a hit on Jason there, and he up and limping just a little bit as he made his way to the sideline. So on this 4th and 7, Anthony Warren back in single safety. Kramer will punt. And again, on these long snaps is Tucker Roberts. Snap is good. The kick is away. Warren is 25. Sidesteps a couple people, breaks a tackle, tries to get outside, and finally will be brought down by Jones at the 35-yard line. 35-yard punt with a 10-yard return. So decent field position for Fort Frye in this 7-7 game. 2:10 remaining, period number 1.
7-1-6.
And the thing you don't want to allow happen after scoring that early touchdown is let the visitors come in and start to gain a little confidence. And it would appear that they probably have. So hopefully the defense can step up and make some plays. We see number 75, Wells, and at the nose guard with Eric Rose moving over to a tackle.
Chad Parks, number 3, wide out to the left.
And a little counter to number 2. Alice hit hard. Good hit. Looked like Daniel Ludwig trying to grab the football away there at the end. Pickup of near 4 yards, 2nd and 6. makes you think you're back watching Magnolia or somebody play with all these formations and motions and counters and all this stuff.
They do mix it up, don't they? Adam Huck, wide out to the left again.
Again,
Hand off to the side.
That's
Some
6.
blocking.
And he kind of stepped through some people. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Jones had a hold of him, but the running back, number 46, is Josh 6. And he kind of stepped through some red jerseys down there. And
his blocker kind of got in his way, or he had big yardage. He had 51 there kind of in front of him.
just shy of the first down, ball at the 45-yard line, needing to get the length of the football across the line. Coach DaCosta having a talk with one of the officials down the side there. Could have something to do with a possible missed holding call. They'll give to the fullback, number 44, Booker. That's
right
Kramer.
Looked
He
like
has some help. Could have been Shoemaker. And a big play will force the Cadets to look at a punting situation. Loss of a yard to the 44. A little bit of a gamble probably by the defense. Send a linebacker. You know, if you guess right, you make the big play. Maybe
If not,
scouting gave you a little confidence in which way to go. So Kramer stepping through, making the play.
he was there about as soon as the ball.
Number 50, I believe it is, Whitaker, with no pressure. Kick is
Nice,
not bad.
nice.
Kramer on the move at the 27. Step back away from a couple people and get
And
to the
he's-
39. 12 yards with not much in the way of blocking.
Tom Anderson, junior, 6'1", 190 pounds, stopping him, number 81.
I think he only had one blocker down on the side. The return may have been set to go the other way, but Kramer just coming upfield, getting 12 yards on the return to the 39. So a little bit better field position now. We'll have time for probably one play here in period number one. And it looks like 7 and 7 will be the hot numbers at the end of period number one, barring a long play. Wing formation to the right. Handoff, fake handoff to Jones. Ludwig to the outside, 9 yards near the 48-yard line, a play that went for the touchdown last week, I believe. They'll put him at the 48, pickup of 9, and that will be the end of period number one. They'll just move to the other side of the 50-yard line and be ready to go. Period number two. Fort Frye 7, Monroe Central 7.
A good football team works together, helping each other to do their best.
A good insurance company works together too, showing you the best coverage for you and your family.
A winning football team shares the glory. The running back needs those blockers to make that long run to the end zone.
A winning insurance agency represents several companies, so you have personally designed coverage to take you wherever you need to go.
The Monroe Central Seminoles have a winning tradition.
And FW Shoemaker has a winning tradition of service, integrity, and customer satisfaction.
Two local traditions that keep on going.
Come to Day Appliance and TV, your Electrotech dealer for everything electronic. Full computer systems for home, school, or business. Layaway now for Christmas and make someone special very happy. Day Appliance carries lots of accessories too. Fuses, switches, cables, telephones, calculators, televisions, radios, and even PrimeStar. Special orders, large or small. Save yourself a trip and order what you need delivered to Woodsfield. By the way, if you're one of these people who are computer illiterate, just ask a kid or stop in at Day Appliance and TV.
5.
At the end of the first quarter, tie score.
Period number two. Seminoles with a 2nd and 1 on their own 48-yard line. Wing formation. And it's a pass. Ludwig will step up, step away from some people. He's first down 50, 45, 40 down the sideline. Driven out of bounds by number 33, Nathan Meisel, with some nice running by Jason Ludwig. For the second time tonight, we've seen Jason tightrope that sideline and get some yardage.
And did a great job bypassing here. Somebody right in front of us didn't see the number, who was a would-be tackler, and how he kept it in bounds, I don't know, but he did. Really
the
nice
sideline,
job.
not looking just to take his first down and get out of bounds, getting that extra yardage. The little continuation of the play out of
And-
bounds. I think some people
Yes.
look for a little bit of late hit, but that's a continuation play. I don't think you can call that.
And maybe as big as anything, you know, if you looked, Nippert had broken open. We just didn't give him enough time to throw the ball. He was coming open, so that may be something we see later.
Kramer, no counter, the other side. He'll try to get outside. Not much running
Anthony
room.
Warren.
Tries to stiff arm a man. And again, close to a late hit on this. And now we'll get the flag. The second official on the scene, the referee Chuck Pascaline, will make that call. The official right there not making the call. And
we had Josh
disapproval from the far side of the field.
Yes. Warren, Deere, and Holland on the stop. I didn't see who came in with the late hit, but
I hear some grumbling from the stands on the far side. As I look at the sidelines and the coaching staff, not much question, from any of them. They not
right
protesting that at all on that. So, I think it was a good call without much question. So that will move the ball down to the 17-yard line, giving Monroe Central first down and 10. So again, moving the ball very well on this possession. I believe this is the fourth Seminole possession, a touchdown, a fumble, and a punt so far. Ludwig fakes. He'll step up away from some people. Throw toward the corner of the end zone. And is it caught? It's intercepted, I believe.
Number 36.
Or 35.
35, Corey Deere. He was rushed a little bit on the throw, and Deere simply stepped in front. Interception, 11-15. Ball will be placed on the 4-yard line.
And to look down to the sideline, Coach DaCosta having a word with Jason now, maybe trying to force that ball into traffic a little bit too much, trying to make the great play, but it is a turnover. But I guess the good news is that the Cadets take over at their 4-yard line.
Exactly.
If there is good news after a turnover, it looked like the Seminoles were getting ready to score. Maybe the Cadets can return the favor. They'll give it to one of the first backs, number 44, Whitaker, I believe, or Brooker, excuse me, 44, Sean Brooker, I believe, the ball carrier. Out to about the 7. Let's make it second down and 7. Again, a little counter move. This is number 2. That's Ellis. He's going to get up the sideline.
Big hit.
He should have his first down. And it is a Frye first down at the 17-yard line.
Ellis, a sophomore, 6'2", 180 pounds.
Well, what a nice sized young man he is as a sophomore.
Shows good speed, good quickness, pretty good power.
And when you bring that back in motion like that across the line, a lot of times he's getting the ball on the move. He's already got a head of steam going as he gets the ball. This will be number 46.
Side, Josh.
6.
Josh 6, and
he's near the 21-yard line. Not sure how many times we can say number 46, Josh 6. And a little while ago it was number 46, Josh 6, and I think he carried it to the 36. This time he's to the 21. Second down and 7. The back end of the football near the 20-yard line. This is number 2, Ellis. Not much this time. Chuck Jones and Kramer along with Shoemaker. As I look around tonight and look at the people in the stands, and there's a lot of people here, but there's just no noise. I can hear voices as playing from the Frye side of the field just like they were sitting next to me. So not much noise on the Monroe Central sideline. Since that opening drive, I guess not a lot to get loud about.
Yeah. Hopefully we can change that. A lot of settling on the hands right now.
Third down and 5. Warren rolls to the right. He flips it out to his running back, number 2, Ellis.
Going to be short of the first down.
He's going to be knocked out of bounds over there.
Kramer.
A very small gain. Frye stands up in arms. Now they would like to see a late hit. But the runner, number 2, Ellis, out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now bring up a fourth down.
A lot shorter of the first down than I thought. I thought he was much closer than that. So
So number 50, Whitaker. Some of those fans over there have to have voice amplifiers on. I can't believe how plain I'm hearing them. I can almost tell what they're saying word for word.
Don't repeat it.
But as I said, it's dead silence on the Monroe Central sideline. We'll see if we can add some excitement on this punt return by Kramer or Nippert.
Lots of time.
High kick, Kramer will take it at his own 46. And he'll get to the 47-yard line in cadet territory. 5, maybe 6 yards on the return.
Corey Deere on the
good
stop.
field position by the Seminoles, as they've, for the most part, moved the ball well, but thus far only 7 points to show for it. We're at 8:38 remaining second period. Game tied at 7. A slot left formation. Kramer
steps back,
sidestepping some people inside the 40.
Up to the 38. Looks like they're going to mark it. Number 2, Ellis. Meisel.
9-yard pickup by Kramer on first down, second down and a yard. And this is where, if you want to take a gamble, that the old play action pass,
Might be the spot.
Take a spot here on second and 1. You can always come back and you have your third and fourth down plays to try to make your first down if you're unsuccessful.
And it might be a good place to get the fans off their hands and get the offense and move. And it is.
Fake to Kramer. Ludwig will try to run for it. He'll step up the sideline. Again, Jason is still on his feet. He's inside the 30, first down.
51, Nathan Kearns.
But as we guessed, Dale, fake and little play action pass, and not getting a lot of time. And
we're not
Jason
doing
doing a great job in the early going.
Yes, he is. You can see his confidence building every game, every play from scrimmage. As I really thought he was caught almost at the line of scrimmage here, and he picked up some good yardage. First down, 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
Maybe not some real good tackling by the Cadets, something we saw last week. Second back is Kramer.
He's going to be caught from behind.
But he's going to have a nice gain. Number 86.
A mystery player.
Again, not listed in the program. Somebody's changed numbers. But a nice gain on first down by Kramer. He's to the 22-yard line. Pick up of 6, almost 7 yards on the play.
Denny just said the number on 86 is wrong, so maybe we'll figure that out. Quick hit.
First back is Jones. He's still
on his feet.
The whole pile moving forward very near the first down marker. Some good leg strength there by Josh Jones to keep his legs moving, and the whole pile just kind of moved backwards. It's going to be third down just inside the 20, but third and about 1.
Demerling, Rose, and Grubb all on that pile, and coach is going to take a timeout here as he's calling.
And some confusion and not a happy person as he goes out to the field to talk to his offense. And I was just going to make the point there that Darren Grubb now playing offensively in place of Chris Demerling. It looks like Chris is once again out of the game. Let's take a quick break then, Dale, at 6:16 remaining period number 2, tied at 7.
See the biggest pumpkins in Ohio Thursday through Sunday at the Ohio Pumpkin Festival in Barnesville. Growers from all over compete to see who will have the 1997 King Pumpkin. The streets are filled with live music, pie eating contests, carnival midway, great foods, arts, crafts, and more. The giant pumpkin parade is Saturday at 2 p.m. The classic car show and photo contest are both on Sunday. You've seen it on the Discovery Channel. This year, experience it for yourself at the Ohio Pumpkin Festival, September 25th through the 28th.
Well, Coach, we believe we maybe found the number 86 is Allen. Possibly the public address announcer said we'll check that as we go along. Third and 1, 6:15.
After the Seminole timeout, we got power I formation, and Kramer.
Kramer.
Big hole. Sidestepping
Still on his
people
feet.
inside the 10.
Number 9's underneath the pile, Adam Huck, along with number 33.
Nothing fancy about that. Just line people up and put your fullback and your other blocking back in there, and just
Your guys
power it
against their
inside.
guys.
7-yard line, first and 10. There comes the lucky winner.
Friday split to the left. Again, the wishbone formation. This is Daniel Ledwig. Inside the 5. He's near the 2-yard line. Second and goal.
Daniel Ludwig on the carry for Ellis, making the tackle.
Nathan Ellis, number 2, giving credit for the stop.
Around the 3-yard line.
Second and goal,
They'll put
3-yard line.
down, nose of the football, resting between the 2 and the 3.
5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this half. Punch it
Again,
in
the
here,
power
boys.
eye with the double tights. This is Kramer, and he's near the end zone.
He's close.
The red shirts say touchdown. I don't see a striped shirt yet. Meanwhile, clock running, and it's this long. I'd say it's third down and not much. Nose of the football just short of the goal line. There cannot be much room between the nose of that football and the goal line. As you can see right there on the screen, and I think if the ball was laying flat instead of the nose of it raised up in the air, it might be on the goal line.
That's exactly.
Slot formation. And a timeout. This timeout called. This Seminoles don't want to let this opportunity get away. And I was looking here, I think maybe a change of play possibly from the sideline.
They with the ball that close, as you said, 3rd and 1, 4 minutes and 34 seconds. You don't want to let this one go by.
Maybe the lack of noise on the Seminole side of the field was a benefit at that time, as it looked like Eric Kramer was able to hear the call for timeout and get the signal to the official then before a bad play went off.
We still got 4 minutes here in the half, and we've got it's just about 8:10, so the game moving along rather quickly. I believe this is the Seminoles' 5th possession. Does that make sense? I believe.
I don't know enough to call you wrong on that. So
until corrected,
we've had a couple of turnovers,
Had a couple
and we've had a
turnovers.
punt, and we've had a touchdown. So it's maybe the 5th play. So we'll see. Last time we had timeout called, the result was a nice gain for a first down. Now we only need a matter of a couple of inches for a touchdown. Both ends are tight. The back's in a straight T. And Kramer, and he's well into the end zone. Eric Kramer gets credit for a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Seminoles go back on top. 13-7, extra point upcoming. So whatever happened that required that timeout, everyone then on the same page. So Kramer to try the point. Snaps down. The kick is blocked. I think number 86, who we think his name may be Allen, got a hand on that. So it's 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Monroe Central 13 and Fort Frye 7.
And we hear some noise, and we need to continue that. It's just kind of a quiet evening. You know, the sounds seem to carry, and Knowles fans sitting here kind of on their hands. It's like we're down in a box here.
So it's nothing. A couple of scores and good plays will not help
change
there. Yeah, now the defense, as we will have Warren and Ellis deep for the Cadets. And Kramer will kick off. I told Coach Sacosta last week that he may have set a record with 3 different people kicking off and 3 different punters in the game last week, and all did a good job.
It certainly did.
And now Kramer will kick off after Darren Grubb kicking off the first time.
We'll see some pretty good play from the special teams here.
Line drive kick will hit and roll and bounce
up.
Warren at the 20-yard line. 25, 30. He'll be dropped. I see John Cecil. I see Matt Cole. So the ball just shy of the 35-yard line for Fort Frye. And now your defense needs to step up and hopefully to keep the Cadets out of the end zone where you can go in at halftime and have the lead.
Ellis.
And a great job on the pursuit by Ellis. Tom Jones appeared to have him wrapped up first.
But a nice job of the line stringing that out, not allowing the blocking on this left side. Loss of 1.
Second down and 11. Looked like Tom moving from behind was able to make the play, but as you said, unable to get there because the other defenders on the outside did not let the runner get outside. Again, a reverse. This is 6. And he's going to be pulled down the backfield. That's Josh Jones. Something we've seen quite a bit this year. Josh Jones making that big open field tackle in the backfield.
Not falling for that at all. They had to reverse, and very nice job, Josh Jones.
That loss back to the 26-yard line.
We didn't have that one? We had.
Well,
gonna have to.
Joe says later, but
football school.
Better late than never.
That's right. Last week we missed a couple early, but we got Justin's catch, and
after a couple weeks, it's just nice to not have a pole in front of us.
Isn't that the truth? A little more room,
among other things.
Not some angry fans beside us.
Warren wants to throw. Shoemaker had a handle in. He steps away, gets it off downfield, and nice catch. Number 81, Tom Anderson. And he's going to be just short of the first down, though. 4th down and a yard.
A play that had disaster written all over it.
Well, the clock running. As the officials say, run the clock. It's not a first down, 4th and 1. We'll see what Fort Frye wants to do. It is 4th down and a yard. And looks like the Cadets may. I don't think there's much question here. They're going to go for it. As Coach Brian Scott on the sideline sends in a play.
Adam Huck. No, that's that's Huck, I believe. Time's got to be getting close here. In motion.
Again, motion. They'll give to their fullback.
He has it.
Brooker. He'll have the first down.
Sean Brooker, if he's only a freshman, 5'11", 190 pounds.
Kramer and Miller along with Cecil up off the play. But it is a first down, pickup of 2 yards. Cadets now at their own 46-yard line, 2:15. And by scoreboard count, the Cadets with 2 timeouts remaining. Again, 3 receivers to the side, but then we get motion. Fake, and Warren wants to throw the ball. Now he's going to throw, and a nice catch, number 35. That's Corey Deere on the far sideline. He's brought down by Frye on a head-high tackle. The Cadets in business.
Sideline, wanting a face mask, but none called. Number 5, Corey Deere, 5'11", 145 pounds senior. Minute 48.
Again,
first down.
Some credit, Dale, to a couple times tonight on plays by the quarterback Warren, able to step away from some people. You know, not a big young man, only 5'10", 150, but this is his 4th year as a regular quarterback, and combines what strength he has with a little bit of intelligence and doing a nice job.
Collected. Again in motion.
Again, Cannon, this is 6 again. A big game.
Friday.
This is 6, first down. Friday and someone else on the tackle on the far side, but again, Fort Frye.
Cecil.
Number is 141 on the clock. Fort Frye. A nicely
executed play. Number
Motion
40
and counters. Motion and counters seems to be the big thing to confuse the defense. And so
that
far, a
certainly
good job
did.
by Fort Frye.
Josh Six is a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds, 70 pounds.
They get a slot to the left this time with motion. They'll give to the fullback, number 44, Brooker.
Not much there. As couple.
Clock running at 1:20. We'll get a stoppage of play. The back judge makes the signal, and this will be a Monroe Central timeout. A little bit surprised by that, but at this point in time, you need to get the defense together here and make a stop.
Yes.
So the timeout hopefully will be well spent.
And Coach Singleton out. First place he's going to talk is to the
Well, I tell you,
officials.
I think one thing is being mentioned on this play, but the play before that went for the first down. The wide receiver on the far side, a couple of times tonight, it appears that he's moving before the snap, which gives them two people in motion. And that could be something that Coach Singleton is pointing out to the officials to keep an eye on, because you're not allowed to have two people in motion at the snap.
working on equipment here with John Shue. Looks like a strap problem on his helmet.
A lot of attention on the sideline there is Coach Greg Shoemaker, Coach Withrow,
Coach Acosta.
and I don't think the play was succeeded here. We'll get another helmet on. Number 82, David Forrest, being the good team man that he is. John decides he didn't want the mouthpiece, so he'll keep his own mouthpiece, and that's probably a good move to not use another player's mouthpiece.
Although it's been known to happen.
So they'll work on that helmet on the sideline there. If John makes this play, then David can feel like he made a big play by giving up his helmet for a play.
Right. Get a sticker.
Well, if Johnny makes the play here, we'll suggest that. Second down and 7.
Official still working there on John, trying to get the strap adjusted. It's not a piece of equipment that you want to fit loosely.
Well, the officials are going to make sure that everything is together because of just, needing to make sure that everything is taken care of. Again, they'll give it on a little counter, but to number 2, this is Dallas. He'll be pulled out of bounds by Kramer, I believe, on the far side.
Low. I believe Cecil.
Daniel Ludwig, maybe? Can't tell for sure there. 1:11 left. The play is out of bounds. Third down. Pickup of 3 to the 20-yard line. It is third down, and let's call it 4. Third and 4. Again, I'm sure 2 down territory. Cadets with 2 timeouts remaining. And they'll probably use those to try to get on the board. And Warren wants to throw. Stepped away from some pressure from the backside. Cecil had a hand on him and it was blocked. We get a flag.
Got a flag.
2 flags are down. Heath Wells. And what hit illegal block, and that was an excellent call. And if anybody couldn't see that, that's outside the neutral zone. And John Cecil definitely had a man drop down and hit him at the knees, and that is illegal. So that will be a 15-yard penalty if the Seminoles choose to take it. It is a loss on the play, so you could have a 4th down and 11 back at the 27-yard line, or 3rd down and much more. We'll probably be back near the 40-yard line. I'm sure the people on the Fort Frye side of the field there that's had an opinion on everything tonight didn't see that, but had a pretty good look at that there. It looked like John was ready to make the sack, and the guy come back and hit him definitely below the knees. Not much of a decision's been made yet. In this situation, with only a minute left, that 15 yards may be worth taking the penalty and the extra play on, but
yeah, they're marking it
they
off
will
here.
take the illegal block. And we had 2 flags on that. Now we'll take it back to the 45-yard line. 15 yards to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be 3rd and 29.
Looks like it's 3rd down and
Long. 55 seconds and rolling.
45 yards.
Clock running the cadets may not be in such a big hurry now to get some plays off. They may just hope to get out of here without giving up the ball.
Giving it up, yeah.
Clock running, 45 seconds. Seminoles out of timeouts. Cannot.
Nippert and Friday both deep.
Seminoles cannot stop the clock. Warren wants to throw. We've got a flag down. It is completed.
Incomplete. Dropped out of his hands.
Had a hand on it, and the ball went away. Number
Corey Deere.
35, Corey Deere. Ball did go off his hands. I thought he made the catch. But we had a flag down at the snap. And that one we will decline, I'm sure.
And looks like we have another flag.
Illegal procedure, I think. Now we're going to talk to the official on the other side. And when the officials start talking, then there's a chance that this flag is going to be picked up. The flag may have been for what was the official on the far side thought was 6 men on the line. But now that they talk, he's going to wave it off. I can tell that from here. Yes, he is. Chuck Taskelines waves off the flag. It was going to be declined anyway. So 4th down and 29. See, people here probably thought they got something on that because the official changed their mind. And with 23 seconds left, Cadets not showing punt. They're going to try for some yardage. Again, no timeouts left for the Seminoles. Warren wants to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man overthrown. It's number 46, Josh Six. Seminoles now with 17 seconds left will take over at their own 45-yard line. So we'll see if maybe a couple of long throws. Then again, at 13-7 lead, maybe just
set on.
Get out of here and take your lead.
It'll be an interesting call. See what.
Yeah, we're going to get a twins formation out here to the right and twins to the left. Shotgun formation, make you think pass. Ledwig back. He's going to throw it deep downfield. He's got Daniel Ledwig overthrown.
Just
10 seconds left. Well, might as well take another shot at it.
Yeah.
A 13-7 lead. Kind of an interesting first half.
Yeah, certainly.
A couple Seminoles turnovers have hurt their cause.
Justin Friday and
Cadets have hurt themselves with a couple of penalties. Again, we'll get 3 receivers right, 2 left. Ludwig alone in the shotgun. Quick out for Kramer off his fingertips. 6 seconds.
Incomplete. 6 seconds.
What you'd like to get on that play is just maybe 10 yards, 15 yards, give you a chance to throw it downfield with a couple seconds left. Now with 6 seconds, without something a little bit unusual, it's going to be a little tough to get to the end zone. Again, you can throw it up, but it's going to take quite a bit of a run after a catch. A couple incompletions here. Kind of hurts the passing stats a little bit. Cadets will drop 4 people back 15 to 20 yards off the ball.
Yeah, we're not going to get house this time, so
we'll get some movement. Everybody's set. Kramer, he's going to throw it as far as he can. Nippert against 3. Incomplete. It is incomplete. And again, I took my eye off the ball here. We may have had a late hit, or what's thought to be a late hit against Kramer.
Coach Acosta pleading his case anyway at the half.
Officials have not been the most popular guys here on both sides of the field in this the first half. But we have reached halftime, and it's Monroe Central 13 and Fort Frye 7. Get a shot of the mascot, Kelly Leisure. I promised her a picture.
No matter what the occasion, Jackson's Newsstand has something to fill your needs with balloons, Marion Heath quality cards at reasonable prices, and gifts of all kinds. Pick up some treats like Brock's delicious candies in the case, or staples like sundries, batteries, car care products, and school supplies. Buy a bestseller or choose from hundreds of magazines, even comic books. Rent the latest video release or Sega and Nintendo games. Buy the newest CD or cassette. Services at Jackson's include Travelers Express money orders, UPS pickup, and Western Union, the only one in the county. Come and see what you're missing at Jackson's Newsstand, open 7 days, 8 to 10.
At Respect's Food Market, we're proud of all we do. From our humble beginning in Woodsfield in 1929, we've grown to several stores throughout the Ohio Valley. We strive to combine the same small-town friendliness with the buying power of the chain store to give you, our friends and customers, the best of both worlds. And we take pride in our community, its people, and their accomplishments. We're proud to support all county schools and wish the Monroe Central Seminoles the best of luck. We're proud of all we do at Respect's Food Market. And Seminoles, we're proud of you.
Woodsville Ashland sells pure gasoline, diesel fuel, and kerosene, and they're pure Seminole fans. Join these Woodsville Ashland fans in their newly expanded dining room for a fabulous lunch, supper, or snack. Try some hot pizza, delicious Caesar sandwiches, onion rings, or cheese sticks. Top it all off with Kirk's homemade ice cream or Southern Snow in lots of flavors. The Hawks invite you to follow the Seminoles throughout the football season and follow the Noles year-round into the Ashland for great food and snacks.
John and Steve of Weber's Pharmacy were born and raised in our area and care about you and your family. Over the years, they have served our community with after-hours emergency service, quality products, and competitive prices, friendly staff, and that special hometown touch. With that same spirit of hometown pride, John and Steve wish the Monroe Central Seminole teams and coaching staff good luck for a safe and successful season. Remember Weber's Pharmacy for all your healthcare needs. You're not just a number at Weber's Pharmacy, you're part of the family.
Eric Kramer kicking off to start the third period. Ball bouncing around number 2, Ellis, back at his own 10-yard line. Trying to cut across the field, breaks away from a couple tackles, and he's got some running room, and he's going to be gone. The sophomore Nathan Ellis takes the opening second half kickoff and goes 90 yards or somewhere in that area for a touchdown, and just like that, we have a tie game.
With the kick upcoming. 11 minutes, 44 seconds. Just like that.
Well, kickoff coverage all year has been pretty decent. And that time, a couple of missed tackles there around the 25 to 30-yard line area. And
Nathan Ellis.
Once he got outside, there was no catching him.
No catching him. A sophomore, 6'2", 180-pound running back.
So Clark Whitaker will attempt the point. The kick is down, and it is good. So just like that, with the opening kickoff being returned for a touchdown by Nathan Ellis, the Cadets have taken the lead at 14-13. Just 16 seconds in.
13-7 going in at halftime, and just like that, it turns around. And I'll tell you what, the play developed before I even got my notes all together and looked, so I don't have any idea. Do I look at the playback?
Well, when the coaches get back and look at the film, they'll be able to tell in a hurry if somebody was out of the lane or didn't get the job done, or exactly what happened. And it's just something that is just a killer in any type of a game, especially a game like this. So now up to the Seminole offense, who has done a decent job moving the ball tonight to keep things going. And I don't think at halftime you felt like 13 points was going to win the football game.
No, I don't believe at all.
But now you're down, and after a good defensive stand right before the half, Kramer and Nippert deep, and number 50 once again is Whitaker. And whatever enthusiasm was lacking on the Fort Frye side of the field at halftime is sure picked up. Whitaker's kick is going to get sailed out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Hit the fence over there, and one of the options that a team has when a kick goes out of bounds is to take the ball at the 35-yard line or ask for a re-kick. And usually you'll take the ball at the 35-yard line. And that appears to be what everybody's lining up to do.
That may have been an intentional thing. It seemed like he kicked it that way, trying to keep it away from the deep backs for the Knowles.
So you decline the penalty for the ball going out of bounds, taking the ball at the 35-yard line. So now trailing by a point. Seminoles with their first possession of period number 3. Sweep, Kramer. 3, maybe 4 yards.
86 Allen on the stop, along with 51 Kearns, Nathan Kearns.
Offensive lines, I look across there, I see Jones and Roberts and Chris Demmerling, Darren Roberts and Eric Rose. And we've got an equipment problem by Jones. As he comes to the side, looks like a shoulder strap. Shoulder pad strap undone. And now send some people scurrying on the sideline to correct that problem. Go into a pro set with the wide receivers to both sides of the field. Kramer and Daniel Ludwig in the backfield. 2nd down, 6. Daniel wants to throw. Is hit hard.
Lots of pressure.
From the outside, number 86 coming hard and almost untouched. And hitting Ludwig very hard in the backfield. Back to the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 15. So 3rd and long, and this isn't exactly the way you wanted to start the second half.
After a lot of confusion, Ben Miller coming in as fullback. You have Josh out.
When you have one regular out, that just sends things into a scramble. A lot of times to get the correct personnel in there, make sure you've got 11 people and everybody lined up in proper positions.
Looks like Josh is ready for the next play.
And a screen pass and intended for Kramer and dropped. So 4th down and 15. Seminoles punting the ball away on their first possession.
Very uneventful 3 downs and out. 4th and 15, 10, 12, 14, 13, Cadets.
Kramer to punt. Again, Warren back alone. Very nice.
Nice.
Sending Warren all the way back to his own 22-yard line, now back to his own 20. They need some coverage, and we get it. Ludwig.
And look like Bo Weddle.
45-yard, maybe a 48-yard punt by Kramer.
Brad Demmerling also there.
Return to the 27-yard line. So pretty decent coverage. Now the defense needs to make something happen. Now, Cadets scoring twice, converting a turnover into a short touchdown drive and returning a kickoff for a touchdown for their 14 points. But it's enough to give them the lead. And we'll get a whistle at the snap, which will stop the play. And it is a legal procedure penalty on the Cadets. So it'll be 1st and 15 as the ball goes back to the 28-yard line. From here, it looked like a rather short 5-yard step off, but it's like more like 4.5, but we spend too much time second-guessing officials, I guess. So they'll give to number 33, I believe, Meisel. And we get a stoppage of play. And we get someone shaking a little bit, looks like Cecil. But the Cadets have shown a lot of ball carriers, at least 5, maybe 6 ball carriers thus far today, so a lot of different weapons. As John Cecil will come out of the game, as the officials did stop play, and even though John feels he's all right, and when the officials stop play, they're going to make you come to the sideline for at least one snap. So what will happen here, I believe, is Daniel Ludwig will step up and play that defensive end position, and number 22, Josh Woodby, will take the monster position or the strong safety position on the defense. Couple yard pickup by Meisel, or 7 yards on that play to take that back, and not much.
Not much, straight up the middle.
And it looks like Tom Jones getting up off that play. Meisel again, I believe, was the ball carrier. Not much on the play. The ball just nose shy of the 30-yard line. 3rd and 8. Yeah, Meisel had 7 on that previous gain. It was 1st and 15, and then 2nd and 8. But again, 3rd and long. The Cadets have converted some long 3rd down situations with some passing, and thus far,
83, Chad Parks.
they'll fake
in motion.
and run a little bootleg with Warren.
Lots of
Outside.
pressure. He
Tries to step away and still on his feet. He'll be hit and dropped by Jones in the open field. That's Josh Jones, short of the first down. 2nd or 4th down and maybe 3.
Long 3.
Pickup of some 5 yards on the play. So another good open field tackle by Josh Jones. So the defense, aided by a 5-yard procedure step off against the Cadets, has stopped and forced a punt. Kramer and Nippert deep. Whitaker again to punt. The snap's a little high. And it's off the side of the foot. It's short and going nowhere. And a couple of Seminoles standing awfully close to that football. And you don't like that.
Lineman, they didn't know what to do with it.
But 35-yard line to the 46, only about an 11-yard punt. And the ball looked kind of funny, and I don't know if John Cecil may have got a fingertip on it or if it just hit off the foot funny with Cecil putting some pressure on. But, you know, a big break for the Seminoles, an 11-yard punt.
Great field position.
So 46-yard line in Fort Frye territory. Kramer coming on the reverse. He's
Looking
throwing
to pass.
He's got a
Got a
man
man
open. Nipper back for it, but he got it. It's complete at the 13-yard line. Jesse Nippert. It wasn't very pretty going down through there, but it got the job done. Kramer kind of throwing the ball off his back foot as he had a little bit of pressure. But from the 46 down to the 13, 33-yard pickup, and a big play by the offense to get that type of play. You can see that coming on the reverse.
And Jesse Nippert coming back to get the ball, and we're in position 749.
Second completion of the year, throwing the ball by Kramer. He'll now carry this straight ahead.
Pulls ahead. He's inside the 6-yard line, possibly up to the 6.
Nothing fancy about that. Just, you know, straight ahead, power running. Just go as hard as you can and fire straight off the ball. And got a little double team leading you in there. And, you know,
put it in the end zone. 14-13.
6-yard line, 2nd down and 2. Kramer again, bounces the outside. He'll be near the first down. Number 50 and 51 on the tackle, Whitaker and Kern. We'll see where they spot it. Very near the first down, it's going to be just shy. 3rd down and less than a yard.
Very short.
This is where you don't want to do anything too fancy. Just power it straight ahead and get that first down.
Get the first down. 6:44 remaining this 3rd quarter. Need to put the points on right here.
The fake to Jones, and Ludwig is going to cruise into the end zone. Jason Ludwig, 2nd touchdown of the night. Everybody bid on that play fake. Seminoles back on top, 19-14. 2-point try will be upcoming, I believe. Seminoles will go for 2. Try to get that point back. 3-yard touchdown run by Jason Ludwig, his 2nd of the night. A nice fake on the power play to Josh Jones, and there was no one out there at all. Jason just able to walk into the end zone. He just
put it on cruise.
That's about what he was doing, walking when he went into the end zone. 2-point conversion. Motion by Ludwig. We get the whistle, and the Cadets are going to help us, as now it's going to be 1.5 yards to go for the 2-point conversion. And power formation is something I heard Coach call there as he sends John Cecil in for Justin Friday. And that'll probably change the play call. 1.5 yards now to go for the first down, or excuse me, for the 2-point conversion.
It is quiet. You're even picking up the plays from the sideline here.
And I'm still hearing that same lady over on the Fort Frye side of the field.
Good lungs.
I hope she's not related to anybody in town.
You have relatives down that way.
Power formation. Kramer blasts ahead.
But
and not much room there. Much. Second effort. And no signal. And you don't have a signal yet. That's not a good sign. As they will unpile and try to sort this out. It's good. It is a 2-point conversion. They had to get those bodies unpiled, and Kramer was in the end zone for the conversion. 21-14 Seminoles with 6:24 remaining, third period.
That brings them off their hands, the crowd up in the air. A nice series. How many plays? 4?
We have flags down, an unsportsmanlike conduct call against someone on the Fort Frye side of the field. And it may be against the head coach. I don't know. There, it should be afternoon. Kelly's up by now, so she saw herself on TV.
Let's hope. The mascot of the Knolls.
What this will mean, well, the kickoff will come from the 45-yard line in Fort Frye territory, as the officials are on the side over there explaining things to Coach Brian Scott. And I really can't tell too much as I try to look into this discussion. We have 3 officials over there.
He doesn't seem real happy.
As we mentioned earlier, a couple times that some of the fans seem to be unhappy that it really didn't appear that the sideline was saying much, but 2 flags came down. Two different people, and again, I did not see what happened there. If possibly someone come off the sideline, if it was on a player on the field, or on that, we think it may have been on a player. But the kickoff, as I said, will come from the 45-yard line. The Seminoles ready to go in their huddle. Cadets still huddled on the far side of the field. With that touchdown and 2-point conversion coming with 6:24 remaining in the third period, giving the Seminoles a 21-14 lead. I think we talked about this one other game earlier in the year. If you were a real riverboat gambler, you might try an onside kick with nothing to lose. Or you go ahead and try to blast it into the end zone and give it to them on the 20. Kramer to kick. He kind of line drives it down. It's going to hit. He's going to field it at the 2-yard line. That's Warren, and he'll be hit.
He still has good field position up to the 20.
Hit first, I believe, by Cecil, and then a couple of other people would be up off the
pile there. So you didn't lose anything. You still got it at the 20-yard line.
Still got the 20-yard line. Warren would have been better off if he would let the ball go in the end zone. His body would feel a lot better than it did after he took the hit.
Les Bengay on Saturday morning. 6:16, 21-14, third quarter. Interesting ball game.
Your defense, who overall has done a good job tonight. Again, up back on the carry. Number 33, Meisel, I believe, who I'm not sure that he carried much the first half, but that's at least 3 carries here in the third period. Again, some confusion as cadets try to get people on the correct side of the field, which means the late shift with the defense. Again, handoff up front to Meisel again, I believe. And he's dropped for no gain.
Very conservative call here. 5:25 and down by 7 points. They might expect to see a little more Warren.
Been very effective thus far tonight with his passing,
has.
and then when he's able to get outside and run a little bit.
Huck.
One back in the backfield motion. That's Ellis. They'll give it on the counter to 6, and he'll have some yardage and appear to have his first down.
That's been a very effective play for them.
Seminoles on the stop include Cecil and Kramer. Jones, I believe, there. Maybe Grubb.
Josh Six, the junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. He carries a load. You know, he's hard to bring down. He has the first down, ball on the 31-yard line.
So it is a first down for the Cadets, as they're now at their own 31-yard line. They'll give straight ahead.
Quick hit.
Still on his feet, the ball carrier near the 39-yard line. Again, not able to see. But a pretty good gain on first down. Not sure who the ball carrier was. He's to the 39-yard line. Call it second and a long 2. Again, straight ahead. And some second effort, and we're going to be near the first down.
I believe they're going to be short, though, depending on where they place the ball. But
I believe that was Meisel again on the carry. And I think we're going to take a measurement. I think we're going to get a measurement very near the first down.
short by
just short by a yard, or less than a yard, maybe more like a foot. Bring up third down play for the Cadets. Cadets have shown a good running game thus far tonight. They'll send a receiver wide to the right. As they get the chains reset, and the officials mark the ball ready for play. Warren on a sneak. And looks like he has it. Quarterback Anthony Warren just behind his big line. Like his center's number 71, Nathan Augenstein, who's listed at 230 pounds. And little Anthony at 150, just in behind his big center by the time we'd find him. And I'm not sure that he got our greatest of spots, to be honest with you, on that. But it is a first down without a measurement.
His line's pretty good size, 275, 230, 195, 190, and 205. That's pretty good size to run behind. 3:20 in the quarter. Josh Holland be wide to this side.
Looks like Meisel. Looks like Jones had a hand on him in the backfield. Daniel Ludwig and Heath Wells also in on the play. Short pickup of maybe 2 yards. The 43-yard line. On a quick call, Warren still has it. Turns it upfield and is hit. Looks like Grubb along with Cecil and Josh Jones. Pickup of maybe a yard by Warren at the 44-yard line, bringing up third and near 7. We see Jason Ludwig on the field as an extra defensive back. As the Seminoles will go with a 4-man front. Warren drops straight back. He's going deep. He's got a man. That's complete. Number 9, Adam Huck. And a big gain, just throw it out, and he had a man wide open. A little mix-up in coverage, it appears. And a big play by the Cadets as they're down to the Seminole 28-yard line. And with some movement at the snap, but no flag.
No flag.
Eric Rose and Heath Wells appear to be in the backfield to make the stop.
About as quickly as the ball.
And boy, somebody on the defensive line moved in a hurry, and it looked like they may have been in the neutral zone, but no call from the official on either side of the field, so I guess he wasn't. A loss of a couple yards back to the 31. Warren, he's going to give to 6. Runs into his own blocker. Tries to cut back. He'll be near the 25.
Looks like Rose, Grubb, and
Josh Jones. It appears that Josh has been in on a lot of plays tonight. But that's what your linebackers are supposed to do. Third down from the 25-yard line. Let's call it 3rd and 7. Again, the Cadets, I'm sure, in 4-down territory if they need it. As their offense is, maybe their best drive thus far of the night. Warren fakes, steps away from somebody, goes down the middle, incomplete. Intended receiver, number 81, Tom Anderson. 4th and 7. And again, from this position on the field, the Cadets will go for it. The play a little late coming in from the Fort Frye sideline. As time has moved on, we're down to 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Trips formation to the left. Warren rolls his way. He's got some pressure. He's got Shoemaker. We've got a flag now. And the penalty is going to be on number 51 for an illegal block.
Nathan Kearns.
And it is a clip against the Cadets. It is declined. The loss all the way back to the 42-yard line.
And 13 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Big defensive play.
16-yard loss. And not only do the big 15-yard loss for the Seminoles as the turnover on downs by the Cadets to Monroe Central at the 42-yard line. Again, some late change of people. John Cecil late on the field, getting the play from Jason Ludwig. Fake to Kramer. Ludwig outside. This is a nice job. 50. And he almost picked up a block there, but a good job by the Cadet defender. I believe that's number 35, Corey Deere. But Ludwig, who gets to the 50-yard line, 8 yards. And that is the end of period number 3. It's been interesting, but the Seminoles back on top. Monroe Central 21, Fort Frye 14.
As always, Woodsfield True Value has lots of things on sale for fall cleanup. Stop in today to check out the bargains. While you're there, see their new display of kitchen and bath cabinetry, vanities, sinks, and countertops. Save up to 65% off the suggested list price of selected styles of cabinets. Choose from white laminate, oak, hickory, cherry, or maple wood, and choose from a variety of styles and materials in vanities and countertops. At Woodsfield True Value, help with your new kitchen or bath is just around the corner. Woodsfield Orthopedic and Sports Rehabilitation Center offers outpatient treatments to a wide variety of injuries. Treatments include a combination of modalities, therapeutic exercises, and manual techniques, in addition to state-of-the-art Cybex exercise equipment. All athletes are welcome to come to our sports clinic every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. with Dr. Snyder and a rehab physical therapist. No appointment necessary. Call 472-9869 for details and to schedule other therapy needs.
Last call for number 25 and number 122, lucky number program.
Period number 4 about to get underway. You know, when you watch a lot of football games, sometimes it seems like every time the change of quarter, first half and second half, you got to go from one end to the other. Both times tonight been right at midfield. This one almost exactly on midfield. 2nd and 2.
Quick handoff.
Kramer on a dive play. He'll have his first down. Before I forget to mention it, tonight, you know, we talked, Frank, before we started, back at 7:15 and whenever we started getting ready here, what great shape the field is in, and that, but several people responsible for that, but athletic director Junior Wendland, and along with Cale Kidd and various members of the sideline have put a lot of time in on that, and you really appreciate our field and the well-marked lines and everything when you go on the road, and you don't have that. Wishbone, Kramer as the second back, not much. He will get inside the 45. Huck. But only about a yard. 2nd 9. I know the fact that there had not been a home game for 2 weeks, that, really 3 weeks since we played at home the last 2 games being away, that the Seminole emblem in the field kind of fell victim to a little bit of rain and the growing of the grass, but they were able to get it back in shape.
And it looks good.
And remember, in 2 weeks when we do come back here, it'll be homecoming. Josh
Jones.
Again, the pile keeps moving.
Pyle picked up a couple yards.
40-yard line. 3rd and 5. Plenty of work yet to be done tonight with 10.5 minutes remaining, but next week we'll head out to Route 78 East for the 3rd time this year and head for Tyler Consolidated. (21-14) Seminoles, as this has been a battle. Fort Frye came and they've played well. 3rd down, 5. Ludwig wants to throw. Complete for Nippert. He slips to the ground, but he has his first down at the 33-yard line.
Pass complete to Nippert.
Ned LeMasters along with Huck and Warren on the stop as ball was delivered there, first down, and I believe maybe Justin dropped his knee down.
Went to his knee as he caught it, but he had the first down by about a yard. Second reception of the evening,
Nice
I believe,
design
for
play,
Nippert.
picked up the first yard. Markage, we're at 10 minutes.
Well, another score would be great.
Yeah, 21-14 is not a comfortable lead at this point. Keeper.
And again, the fake. This is Ludwig.
And he's got some room.
He's going to the end zone again. 3rd time tonight. Jason Ludwig.
A lot of attention given to Kramer up the middle, and Jason, really nice speed.
You might have,
outside.
people may have been able to see on the screen out there with him, number 68, Tucker Roberts. And it looked like Tucker was about ready to throw a block on a guy out there, but it would have been a clip and held back. That's a good thing he did. Ludwig gets outside and goes 34 yards. And that may put Jason up around that 100 yards. The kick is down and right through. It's a low line drive, but it's good. So now at 9:42 remaining in the game, Seminoles open up a little bit of a lead. Monroe Central 28, Fort Frye 14.
Come to Day Appliance and TV, your Electrotech dealer for everything electronic. Full computer systems for home, school, or business. Let away now for Christmas and make someone special very happy. Day Appliance carries lots of accessories too. Fuses, switches, cables, telephones, calculators, televisions, radios, and even Firmstar. Special orders, large or small. Save yourself a trip and order what you need delivered to Woodsfield. By the way, if you're one of these people who are computer illiterate, just ask a kid or stop in at Day Appliance and TV.
Well, Coach, just like that, 9 minutes and 42 seconds, we're up 28-14. Things didn't look all that good. You know, we had a 3rd and 5, but a nice executed short pass for a first down, and then Mr. Ludwig does it again.
Well, one thing with a 2-touchdown lead that I do not get the impression of Fort Frye as a quick strike team. I know they had a kickoff, and we'll have to cover this kickoff right now. Warren has it at the 11.
Wall formed on this side, but he runs into his own man.
Number 61, Brad Bimmerling. It looked like number 25, Bo Weddle, may have had a hold of the jersey from behind. Matt Cole and Josh Woodby also getting up off the play. But as I was saying, I don't believe that Fort Frye offensively is a quick strike type team. Now, I might eat my words in here in a little while, but
don't speak too soon.
That's even though they have moved the ball decently a couple of times, Monroe Central defense has done a good job. Remember, 14 points. Fort Frye converts a fumble into a 20-yard touchdown drive and return a kickoff.
Yes.
But the defense has done a pretty good job. They're in a reverse. He'll cut back the middle. He ran into John Cecil at the 30-yard line.
Nice tackle there by John Cecil in the middle of the field. Pickup of 4. They mark it 3, but it's a long 3. Tell you what, at halftime, Brian Easterling brought up a sweatshirt, and I'm thankful for it. Just a little nippy tonight. It's football kind of weather.
Down in the press box where I think Brian probably is helping Denny out on the PA, it felt like it's probably 20 degrees warmer.
Look at this, 6.
A big gain by number 46. That is Josh 6. And it is a first down.
That has been their bread and butter play.
But again, the clock continuing to move. That first down at 8:48. Like to see the defense adopt that bend but not break philosophy.
Yes, that we've had for a couple weeks anyway.
Let the cadets use some time. And there's a big play in the backfield. That's number 75, Heath Wells. Repeating, that's number 75, Heath Wells.
Doing a great job.
A little inside joke there, but Heath just pretty much ran over his blocker and made the play in the backfield. That's a 4-yard loss.
Heath on the highlights last week had one just like that. Doing a good job as he's getting some opportunities here.
Heath accused me last week of missing his number on a play. I told him that's when I went out for coffee that was you.
That could very possibly be.
Well,
we'll call his number now.
Unfortunately, that was number 75, Heath Wells again.
He likes that number called a little too much this time.
But getting some counseling there from a senior and Eric Kramer. And Heath has done a great job in the defense here the last couple of weeks. So he can be forgiven for one mistake. So he'll get some yardage back to the 44-yard line, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. They're still not in great position here. Ball on the 49-yard line, almost the 50-yard line, 45-yard line. Wrong way, 44-yard line. 7:38 remaining in the contest, 21-14.
There's motion, and he will be called. Warren to throw, it's complete. He has his back, Ellis, but there was a man in motion, legal motion, and the wide receiver on this near side flinched at the snap. The film will show that, even though I'm sure the cadet people, once again, will think they're getting the short end of a call, but it is illegal motion, and it will bring that play back. So once again, we'll have a 2nd and 14 situation. We had a good look at that directly in front of us, the wide receiver moving. I know a lot of times it's right in front of us. It's still a little bit difficult to see if you're zeroing in on the quarterback and the ball being snapped, but wasn't any question that the wide receiver on this, the near side, right in front of the coaching staff, moved, and I think every member of the coaching staff pointed and made sure the official saw it. Clock now running once again as we've moved inside 7.5 minutes. We're back to a 2nd and 14 as the penalties cancel each other out. Trips formation to the left. Warren, being the heady young man that he is, moves the wide receiver up to the line to the right for a legal formation. He'll fake the reverse, still have it, throw downfield into traffic. It's caught.
We got
There's
a
a flag down. Nippert will make the tackle on the receiver, number 35, Corey Deere. A lot of bodies in there. Most likely a pass interference call upcoming. It is pass interference on the defense. And the play gained about 15 yards, so really there's no difference. Whether you take the penalty or take the play, you're in the same position. Pass interference, it will be, for the records, decline.
First down, ball on the
15-yard completion.
46-yard line.
A lot of contact in there, and the young man still able to catch the deflected ball.
Yeah, the ball is knocked up, and he's able to come down with it.
Unfortunately, someone there, I believe it was Nippert, making a tackle, but that could have been that long play that we said Fort Frye may not be capable of having. They'll give it to Meisel. He's still on his feet. He'll be driven back finally by Jones and Cecil. With a big pickup to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 3. One thing I don't like on a couple of running plays here is we have people on our line making tackles 6, 8, 10 yards downfield.
Oh, look at this.
Shoemaker cuts through.
Shoemaker
Makes the tackle. A loss on the play.
Defense steps up again. 6-0-2.
The ball carrier was number 2, Ellis. He gets up very slowly after Shoemaker makes the tackle for the loss back to the 41-yard line.
3rd and a long 5, it looks.
And the clock has continued to move through much of this, and we're now at 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. And if you can make a couple plays now by your defense and get the ball back, you should be in good shape.
3rd and 5, we may look for Warren to air it out. Ellis.
He fakes the
He's
reverse.
He's got a lot of pressure.
He's down. He can feel the pressure from the backside, and Josh Jones coming. And I think by slipping, he probably saved his body a lot of punishment because Josh was about ready to lower the boom. All the way back to the Fort Frye territory, the 48-yard line. 4th down now and 16.
The biggest number there is 4th down. We're going to get this ball back with 4 minutes and 50-some seconds remaining at the kick.
Whitaker will go in punt formation. The Seminoles not real well convinced. Nippert will go back by himself. When you have a lineman back here, you don't think about fakes quite as much. Shoemaker, some pressure, and almost getting a handle at Nippert. Fair catching, and now getting away from it, and wisely so. Letting that ball roll down at the 23-yard line. 4 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the ball game. Seminoles on top by 14 points.
With the ball.
With the ball. In case we forget to mention it before we get out of here, the reserve game on Monday night will not be at Fort Frye, but the Seminoles will travel to Bellsville and play the Blue Devils over at Bellsville, 5:30 on Monday evening. Have a chance on, I believe it's Wednesday of next week. The volleyball team is at home. I'd like to get out there and see them. Only a couple of home games left for those young ladies.
Josh Jones coming right at you.
Jones,
Short pickup.
but more importantly, hanging on to that football, keeping the clock running. We're at 4:20 and moving. 25-yard line, 2 yards by Jones, second and 8.
Been a hard-hitting evening. A lot of snapping of pads. Knowles will break into the 3-2 on the winning side.
3-2 record, get above that 500 mark. Hopefully this could move you up in the computer ratings. It's way too early to look at that yet, but the Seminoles at 19th place this week in the initial ratings. We've got Kramer on the far side. We'll get a stoppage of play as Fort Frye will use one of their timeouts, but 3:43 remaining in the game. 3rd down and 3 for the Seminoles after this timeout. But coming into this week, the first ratings had come out. In the previous 3 years, we've been used to seeing the Seminoles up there 1st, 2nd, 3rd. But this week, the Seminoles in 19th place, Fort Frye Cadets in 14th. But this game and the next couple of weeks, a chance for the Seminoles to jump over top 2 or 3 people each week. And
things will change fast.
Hopefully with a couple of more wins, able to be up in that top 10 or so as you go into that second week of the season and give yourself some chances as you go into week 9 and week 10. But 1 week at a time, and this one tonight sure hasn't been easy, and we know next week won't be either. Tyler County next week, or Tyler Consolidated. Tyler with a 2-1 record going into play this weekend, and don't know anything about their opponents, but we'll be at Tyler Consolidated next week. We'll join Coach and Lance on Thursday night, 10 o'clock, Coach's Corner. We'll be with you again on Saturday morning at 11 with all the action. And then the week after that, will be homecoming. Shenandoah Zeps will be in town. Zeps 4-0 going into this weekend, but I had a score a little while ago. They were scoreless with Frontier at halftime. And it'd be kind of interesting if the Zeps would come in here at 6-0 in a couple of weeks. Ludwig, been a good play. He's going to try to get outside, cut back, cut again. He'll go down.
Nice
have
job.
his first down.
Jason Ludwig.
Near the 40-yard line.
Corey Deere on the stop. Jason did a nice job cutting back. He had a blocker in front of him, and he cut back up the middle and picked up a couple more yards. First down.
Well, I'm not sure.
He certainly has had good production tonight.
I'm not sure if Jason has been sacked tonight, only maybe one time early, but several nice gains, 3 touchdown runs. Quite a night running the football by Jason Ludwig.
Yeah, I'd like to know what his stats are. They have to be impressive.
He'll pitch it.
Jones
tries to get outside. 45, 47-yard line. Nice gain on first down. 2nd down and 3.
Tom Anderson on the stop.
But more importantly, that clock running now at 2:50. And 1 more first down. You can let a lot of time run off then or make the Cadets use their timeouts. They have 2 remaining. But at this point in time, not real sure if they'll use those timeouts. Because it would look to be maybe a little bit too little, too late. The motion man is Kramer. They'll give a dive to Daniel Ludwig.
Close to the first down.
And they're moving the sticks on the far side.
Closer than I thought. John Cecil, the runner from the sideline out with the play.
The first down now, 2:12 on the clock, and that clock is moving. And Jones, another carry.
Cuts it back.
He is hit very hard near the 45-yard line.
Cody Baker made him head on.
Let's put Jones at the 46. A couple yards and very hard-fought yards by Jones on that. We're inside 145. And looks like this one's just going to run out now as the Cadets have decided it's no use to stop the clock. We'll get out of here in a good time tonight. Looks like no tape problems to get the last couple plays in this week.
I haven't even thought of it tonight. Seemed like the game has been flowing quickly. Keeper
Ludwig again. And
He's
4
got a
yards.
block.
And he'll be pulled out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Getting a nice sportsmanship move there by number 35, Corey Deers. He helps Ludwig to his feet. But it is another first down. And 1:13 left, even though Jason went out of bounds. In this situation, I don't think you can fault that, especially with the guy wrapped around your head.
Jason piling up the yardage.
But I think everyone here probably surprised by that tonight. You know, Jason, just an outstanding night, well over 100 yards rushing, I'm sure. To give the Shoemaker, who's now lining up the fullback. He'll be to the 30-yard line. .50 seconds time remaining in the game. Just a reminder once again, before we get out of here, hoping everyone next week, make that trip over to Tyler Consolidated. Not a bad trip for most of us. Less than an hour. Kramer. We'll break a couple outside. He'll get to the
There he goes.
And get in the end zone. With 26 seconds left. Seminoles will tackle on another one.
Nice job, Eric Kramer. Not too bad a job of blocking there also.
The final score will look a little bit deceiving now as it's 34-14. It will not indicate how hard a fought game this has been. Kramer will attempt the extra point. A touchdown coming with 26 seconds remaining on the clock. Line drive kick is through. Now put it to 35-14.
Feels like a much more lopsided game than it actually was.
Well, just remember back a short time ago, when the Cadets took that opening kickoff and went the distance with period number 3 and took a 14-13 lead. Seminoles now back with 22 unanswered points. Chucking the late one on here.
Eric Kramer with a nice run there. I was told by our camera lady, my wife Jo, that I'm supposed to thank Monica for the fine picture that you're seeing tonight. She didn't have her solution to put her contacts in, so somebody came to the rescue. So if you don't have a fuzzy picture, it's Monica to the rescue.
Darren
If you do have a fuzzy picture, I don't know who we blame.
Now we'll hope the picture's not fuzzy. Darren grabbed the kickoff. To put the ball down at the 40-yard line. This also will move the the Cadets to 3-2, the Seminoles to 3-2, and maybe more importantly, move the Seminoles to 2-0 in the PVC. And first place as we're in the early going. As the other undefeated team, the Belleville Blue Devils, playing out of conference tonight. The ball rolling over near the 30-yard line, and it's loose. And we'll get a stoppage of play as we insert that.
We have a red jersey pointing to the...
It is Fort Frye ball.
.25 seconds remaining. Give us a snap and send this one home, Coach. It's all over but the crime.
What you have to like tonight, as much as anything, is a little bit of variation and diversity on the offense. Some things that we've not seen the first 4 weeks. Really, a great job by the offense. Last week, maybe a little misleading because of the youth of the Caldwell team, but a nice job here. And we'll have flag down and an interception by Kramer. The quarterback, Warren, was hit hard, but the flag came down. We'll get a signal here from Chuck Castelline. Kramer making the interception. We'll see if it stands as the officials continue to discuss it in the middle of the field. Still waiting as Chuck Taskelines looks our way and says, personal foul. Personal foul both ways at offset. We'll replay the down. So the interception will not stand. And not real sure who the penalty was on. But the personal foul both ways. We're down to 19 seconds. Now running. Not sure if that's correct or not. But a running play and a good run and a first down by Meisel. Stop the clock with 9 seconds remaining. And they'll
Running hard, but it's all academic now.
The clock is now running, and that will do it. As they'll take it out of here. 2 in a row for the Seminoles to go to 3-2, 2-0 in the PBC. And a really hard-fought 35-14 win over the now 3-2 Fort Frye Cadets.
Yeah, a lot of things you got to like this evening. A lot of things were worked on. Ludwig having a great evening. The passing game there, the short routes. All in all, a very nice evening, Coach.
Well, it's always great when you win. As I had mentioned last week, there's some people wondering what was wrong with this ball club. Well, there's not a darn thing wrong with this ball club. Now, you look at the caliber of the two people they lost to, and hopefully the Seminoles can continue to move over the next few weeks.
Well, you look at River. River is right up there ranked. And, of course, now they got a heavy game tonight with Martins Ferry, so we'll see.
Now, River with Belfry tonight. Belfry in another week.
Yes. But anyway, a very nice ball club, but the Noles on a win tonight. And Coach, another great job. You know, the camera lady, with the help of Monica, another great job. We always appreciate it. And next week will be at Tyler. Another exciting game. Thank you a lot, Coach. Thank you, Brian Eastling, for the sweatshirt. We'll see you all next week.